An incredible find inside the walls of this Nunica home, a little piece of history that's just been waiting to be found for over 100 years.
From August 3rd of 1886, M. Spencer, sir.
A handwritten letter hidden here behind a baseboard for over a century, found by Eric Airhorn and his brother as they renovated his new home.
I purchased this parcel of land in September of 2017 from a lady named Alice Johnson.
But strangely enough, before Eric and his wife bought the house, Alice and her husband bought it themselves from Eric's ancestors.
They bought it from my great-grandpa, who bought the farm from the Spencer family in the early 1940s.
Eric's great-grandpa buying it from the Spencer family. Keep that name in mind.
It was actually right in this area underneath this window that it was found.
His brother Tyler found the envelope with the letter inside just behind this baseboard.
Me dad Spencer owned 80 acres here, according to the letter. And the gentleman who wrote it, by the name of Charles W. Warren of Hart, wanted me dad to sell his property down here and buy the property up in Hart, his 160 acres up in Hart. And it talks about, you know, the good tillage, the streams that run through it, and then the good timber. It goes into, there's good rail timber, good buildable timber, plenty of wood, a water, 2 small brooks running with trout.
Addressed to me dad Spencer, who lived in Nunica until his death in 1919, the letter asked him to consider buying property up in Hart, owned by the man who wrote the letter, Charles V. Warren.
It's kind of interesting to think of that, well, did they forget about the letter and then lost the letter so they couldn't follow up?
They also found an old leather belt under some carpet and a promotional brochure for a state-of-the-art,
yeah, I think this might be a washboard.
Washboard.
Why wear out your life upon a poor ordinary board when a few cents will buy a northern queen?
A unique first-hand look into the past. Eric isn't sure yet what the family will do with their finds.
It was 1886, so I mean, that was 20 years after the end of the Civil War. It was 30 years before the outbreak of World War I. And so things that we think of being so long ago, this letter far exceeds them.
For more information about the find, you can check out our web article at fox17online.com. For now, in Nunica, Michael Martin, Fox 17 News.